Nobody told you this before, but you outshine the sun. The top that I've been looking for.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary. Anniversary. 28 years today, 1996, and we are still standing. Late start. We was going to go to breakfast, get a massage, but that didn't happen. I went to a funeral to pay our respect to one of the family friends, a long-time family friend. And now it is like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I just felt like, getting up and getting out of the house. So now we're just going to, I don't know what we're going to do.
I guess we're going to hang out.
Hang out. We're going to get something to eat.
Do some shopping.
Walk the malls. Maybe go to Sawgrass. We haven't been out there in a while.
Yeah.
Or Aperture. Anyway, y'all, 28 years and he taking me to the Cheesecake Factory. I know you. I like Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
We're not going to Cheesecake Factory.
What?
Y'all people don't like Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah,
I like the Cheesecake Factory.
But they like that real seafood, Red Lobster.
No. Young people don't do that. That's some old people, Young people, they do crab balls and all that. But anyway, let me see if I can get this camera to not just focus on me. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I could probably do it. There we go. There we go. I don't have my wide lens with me. I left it at home. But anyway, we're going to just, spend the rest of the day together. And so we'll see. And when I get something, I'll share that with you guys as well. But I think I want to go to Cheesecake Factory because I love their buffalo bites and I love their chicken buffalo spring rolls. I like that. You want to go to Cheesecake?
I don't mind. Yeah, I like it.
I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. We like Cheesecake Factory.
I like that.
And I don't think it's an insult to go to Cheesecake Factory.
No.
And I know it is 28 years and you probably should dress up and go somewhere fancy.
We'll have other days for that too.
I just don't.
We do that too.
I just don't feel like that right now.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that right now. Anyway, y'all. Let's see where we end up. You made it? You made the honey? Go ahead. So I'm going into TORY. BURCH. Let's see what they have in here. I want a burgundy bag because I don't own a burgundy bag. And so, let's see if I can find one in here.
Told you you so extra, but I know I'm the same. Love me in spite of my trauma. Give me what I need instead of the drama. Cause when it pop off, it's like, oh my, all good all day, but the night we be going so hard on the flip side. So tell me we'll be on a day, babe. I could keep that same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe?
Thank you.
I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night. Now all of my calls go to voicemail. I block you so I don't raise hell. Should've talked through it in detail. Our separate ways ain't gon' end well. No, when we get back.
No Cheesecake Factory. We're at Grand Lux. And so we having a great time. Good, thank you.
Same energy. When you go low, I go low too. But you'd rather stay high, I know you. Can we stay high, babe?
I think we can stay there.
I'd rather be on that wave, tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we could share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead.
Look.
We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And I knowing your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone, in the presence I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dress and gone. Flex it, hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage. You got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weathered. We fight retreating different, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle, you a treasure. Feel like you setting fire to my desire for the pleasure. You a gem, got me blameless, make amends. Know you can, I'm out here.
Tryna control our emotions. If we on the right side of passion, we can share love in the ocean. But if you wanna go insane either way, baby, we could go all night. We could go all night. We could go all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead, but we could go all night.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. This is the day the Lord has made. We must rejoice and what? Be glad in it. Hallelujah. Glory to God. Y'all, yesterday was Woody and I anniversary, 28 years. We did get the opportunity to celebrate. It did not go as planned. We didn't get massages. We didn't get up and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. By the time I came from the funeral, we didn't leave the house until like 4 or 5 o'clock. We walked the malls. We had a little dinner at Grand Lux. We was going to go to Cheesecake Factory. Yes, Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I love Cheesecake Factory. I didn't feel like, dressing up and getting all glam and going to a fancy restaurant, which we do that probably pretty much every year. I just didn't feel like doing that. So we had a good time. Usually for my anniversary, big anniversary, like 10, 15, those years, 20, I get a handbag. I get a Gucci. I get a Louis. I get a Fendi. I've gotten Movado watches. But this year, I wasn't expecting to do anything. Maybe get a fragrance, and I want a new pair of sandals, and I wanted to get those. I did try to get a pair, but they didn't have my size. I wanted to get him something. This Negro don't want nothing but a fishing rod, y'all. A fishing rod, a $20 fishing rod that he gonna order. How much is it? How much is it? How much is it?
200.
It wasn't no $200 because you said it was gonna be cheaper to get the rod than it was the shoes.
Yeah. Your shoes.
Nah, anyway, he wanted a cheap fishing rod. We don't live around water anymore, and I can't remember the last time he went fishing. Not for you fishing. Anyway. So he didn't get that. Anyway, y'all, this is what 28 years of marriage is like. It is not always easy. Yeah, he back here telling me it's hard on the Negro. It is not always easy, but nevertheless, I can say it's worth it. He just said that too. He said it's worth it. It is not always easy, but it is worth it. Once you commit to someone, once you decide that I'm going to stay in it, because it's all about a choice, right? This is a choice to stay in it. But it is easy to stay in with someone who don't abuse you, someone who doesn't cheat on you. I've never had a problem with anyone calling my phone. I never had a problem with someone knocking on my door. I never got a text. He never got a phone call. I never experienced that. We never experienced that. Now, he might have experienced a little bit of that, something on me when we first got married. And I'm going to be truthful, because he came in the relationship wanting it. He came in the relationship deciding to stay with me for life, even though I had 3 children that did not belong to him. When we got married, my daughter was only 11 months. She was on her way to being 1, and this is how I keep up with how long we've been dating. Him too. And so he made a decision that he was here to stay for good. I wasn't for sure. I had been married before. He had never been married before. So I've been married before. I went through adultery on both sides in that marriage, and so I didn't trust him, and I just, the truth be told, I didn't want to get married again. I used to tell the God that if I ever get married again, I was going to get married for finance, and that was going to be it. And how many know that if we ever have a problem in this marriage, what is it? Finance. And so even in that, I stayed not because I wanted to, stayed because one, God told me to. 2, he was such a good man to my children and myself that's when I became to the point where I wanted to. And I'm grateful for staying. I'm grateful for having the right friends around me, because sometimes when you're going through stuff, you may get people tell you, if I was you, I'll leave him. If I was you, I'll leave her. Those are not the people that are supposed to be in your life. It is so great to have godly people in your life. I have friends that had been married before. I have a friend who hadn't been married before. That's my best friend. She said she knew that he was going to be the man for me. And whenever I would complain about him, she would vindicate for him. She would stand up for him. She would say, Warren, because we call each other by their last name, Warren, you're wrong. I have a friend girl named Audrey. She used to be like, Warren, don't bother Woody. My friend sister, I call her my friend sister Famina. There's so many people that was around me that never jumped on that negative bandwagon that I had about our relationship. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for having good people in my life, for I can see outside of my selfishness, see what was best for me as well as my children. And oh my God, when I talk about my kids, they love him to life. My daughter, she think that he is her biological father. And when I say that, she have a relationship with her father, her biological father. She love him to life, but she's going to call my husband first. But she have a good father. My kids have a good father that's been there for them. Anyway, it is not about them. What it's about is that marriage can be hard work. And I used to say marriage is not work. Marriage is just a decision to make it work. And I'm grateful for that. This last year, I mean, we've had hard times financially here and there, but never to this point where we're at now. Never to the point where we've ever had to stay with someone because we didn't have a choice. Now, we moved to Georgia and stayed with my brother for like 4-6 months, and that's because we was getting a job, getting our place, and getting ourselves together. We moved to North Carolina one time, and when we came back, we stayed with my mom for like a month or two. Never to the point where we literally have to depend on staying with someone. And that's where we're at this point. And even with saying that, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change being married to him. I wouldn't change standing by him, because I've gone through things and he stood by me. We've lost fathers. He's lost his mother. We've gone through sickness. We've gone through health. We've gone through all that. We've gone through for richer or poorer. Listen, there's times when we both made over $100,000 a year. And so we lived those vows out. We lived those vows. And so I want to say, if you're married, stick to it. And I always give couples advice when I'm doing counseling, that when you're angry, the worst thing you can do is jump in your car and leave. And that is one of the worst things anyone can do. When you're angry with your spouse, stay your butt in the house. You get in one room, both of y'all get on in the same room. You get on one side of the bed, you go in the living room, you get on the other side of the couch. Sometimes you do, if your house space is big enough, you go in one room, he go in another room, and vice versa. But what you don't do is leave the house, because when you leave the house, you leave the door open for the enemy to come in, for someone to make you think the grass is greener on the other side, to make you not value what you have at home, make a mistake that you cannot change. Sometimes you jump in those cars and accident happen, and the last thing you said to a person was nasty, mean, negative words. So you don't want to leave the house. You don't want to give the enemy any more room to destroy your marriage. And so my husband always says that, they talk loud and tell them what you say about the grass is green on the other side.
Oh yeah, the grass is green on the other side.
They can't hear you. Lean up. He want me to leave him alone, y'all. Hold on, let me have him in the mic.
The grass is green on the other side because there's a lot more bull on there.
A lot more who?
Bull.
Bull.
Bull S on the other side.
Oh. He's saying the grass is greener because they got a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea in it. And, fertilizer is made out of sugar, honey, iced tea. And so this is why the grass look greener, because it's full of sugar, honey, iced tea. You don't see what's really going on. You don't see what's really under the grass. You only see what people want you to see. And so water your own grass and focus on your own marriage. And you have to make marriage work for you. However rules or regulation you have, make sure that it's your rules or your regulation. Don't try to measure your marriage or your relationship with somebody else. I make those mistakes. I remember when we was married, maybe like 18 years, I had friend girls who husband would buy them cars, pay all the bills, and they didn't have to work. If they worked because they wanted to. At least that's what they told me. And it looked like that. But then I would see where the husbands were tricking on them. The husband would call them BITCHs. They would have to be home to cook. They had to clean before the husband get off. I was like, girl, that's your daddy?
That's a lot more bougie.
That's what you call a lot of sugar, honey, iced tea. I've never had those problems. I've never had to rush home. We both work. And so I never rush home and cook, because we both cook. And when my kids were younger, truth be told, he did most of the cooking. He did like breakfast for them. I would give them cereal, honey. He would cook them breakfast, or I would take them to McDonald's. He would do that too, but most of the time I wasn't getting out of bed. The whole time my kids went to school. He's the one that dropped them off to school. He's the one that picked them up because I was a hairstylist. And so I slept late because I worked late. And so he was the one that would always take them to school. He got off before me. He would pick them up if they didn't ride the bus or if they didn't go to my mom's house. He was there to pick them up. And so you have to make marriage work. You have to do what's best for you. And so do that. Do that. Hold on. Hold on. If you have someone that respects you, you have someone that honors you, you have someone that loves you, then it is worth fighting for, because this generation is different. The way people think these days are different. And so hold on a little while longer. I used to always say my husband loved my dirty draws. And even in that, I still get mad at him. Even in that, sometimes I settle, and I'm sure sometimes he settled. I settle because, you know, most people are like, oh, the man should pay all the bills. My man can't pay all the bills. He's never been able to pay all the bills. And so in my eyes, I chose not to let finance dictate to me my relationship. Do I want more? Absolutely. Do I wish he can spoil me to the fullest with material things? Absolutely. Am I going to let not having material things make me walk away with someone who I love and love me? Absolutely not. And so just be careful about who you're listening to, and be careful about judging your relationship or judging someone else's relationship, because again, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. A lot of people are getting pop, 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 pop. And they're smiling because they're riding, you know, a Mercedes-Benz, a Rolls-Royce, traveling all over the world. But their husband is sleeping with everybody, friends, family, and foes. I don't have those problems. I don't have those issues. I don't have those issues. I don't have those issues. Do I go without financially sometimes? Absolutely. But what I don't like about my husband is that you can't get him to do nothing for himself, nothing. But he wants me to do everything for myself. And that's the plus, you know. I can buy a pair of shoes and he gonna like, no, I don't need a pair of shoes. You get you a pair of shoes. I got 20 pair of shoes. You got 2. He don't care. He's never gonna take away from me. Even with him working out, he would take his whole check to pay everything so I can spend a little bit of my money on myself. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for 28 years. Here's to 48. Hopefully we can make it there as far as life-wise, because we locked in, honey. We locked balls and chains. Ain't nobody going nowhere at this time of our life. He ain't tricking. I ain't tricking. He ain't having no babies. So we here to stay. We are here to stay. I can't see him waking up tomorrow and wanting to hit me, because he just ain't gonna do that, because, you know, no, he just ain't gonna do that, because y'all gotta know my mama. And you know my mama, you know me. That's something we just ain't gonna do. If somebody gonna hit somebody, it would have been me hitting him, and we ain't doing that, honey. I'm 56. How old are you, babe? 58?
52.
Whatever. I'm 56. He's 58. You 57?
Yes.
You January, January he'll be 58. And so
Sure, you know how old I am.
that's a shame. But anyway, he older than me. How about that? I ain't no cougar. He is older than me. And if you're a cougar, that's good. I'm happy for you, baby. Me? Nope. Can't do. And can't do that tricking because I'm jealous. I don't like to. I can't share. So I won't be one that's okay with sharing. I won't. Somebody say, well, what if he take you back and you trick? Well, that's his decision. You know, he don't have to. But my decision is that I am not okay with someone sleeping with someone else while they're with me. I'm not that kind of girl. I can't overlook it. You can't buy me anything to make me overlook it. I don't think. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think you have enough money. Maybe you do. I don't know. We'll see, because sometimes money make you do some funny things for some change. But where I'm at right now, I would just divorce you and take the money. Nevertheless, Fight for your marriage. And when I say fight, I mean just stand firm on what you believe. Trust God, because truth be told, the only reason why we are standing, even with good friends in my life, is that I had a relationship with God. And when you have a relationship with God, you listen to him more so than self. And so I'm grateful for that. And so I didn't get my Gucci. I didn't get a Louis Vuitton. I didn't get a Chanel. Honey, that's my dream handbag, is a Chanel. One day I'm going to own a Chanel. But I didn't get any fancy bags like that. But we did go shopping after or before we ate. I think it was before we ate. Before we ate at Grand Lux. You will see what we had. I'm sure you already saw what we had in Grand Lux. We went to TORY BURCH. I got this bracelet. I can't tell you guys the name of the bracelet, and I will do my best to put the link in the description box, but we was at the outlet in Sawgrass, and so I got this bracelet from TORY BURCH. See it? It is a two-tone, silver and gold. I don't know if you guys can see it good. There we go. Silver and gold. This is a size medium. They come small, medium, large, I guess. This is a medium. The original price of this was $148. I got it because it looked like one of those Cartier bracelet in my mind. Anyway, it was an original for $148, but it was 70% off. So I think I paid I didn't. He paid $75 for it, rounded off, $76 tax and all. So 70% off. Those was like $70-some. Then from TORY BURCH as well, I got a pair of slides. Yes, slides, honey. It is Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay, we don't need that many clothes and shoes. We don't need no boots. Okay, if we do, 12 o'clock, we coming out of that. So anyway, I got these from TORY BURCH, and they are called the Anatomic Lugs. Okay, they are called Royal Burgundy. This is what it's called, Royal Burgundy. And they are such a beautiful color. I had told my husband that I was looking for a burgundy or a wine purple handbag, and these are what I saw first. They have a little thick sole. I'm sure they're considered to be another form of dad sanders. And mine's a size 7. I wear a size 7. And so, true to size, and I love them. And so, I'm trying to find a handbag as well that had the color close to it. And I got this to go with it. And I love a top handle. It is small. It's not a mini, but it is small. They do have one size larger than this, but I got this. I was thinking about getting the larger one so I can carry my pawpaw, but I decided to go ahead and get this one because it's so shiny. The big one looked too dressy, like too churchy, too office, too comfort, like you going to a conference or something. And I wanted to be able to wear just like an everyday bag to go with my slides when I wear them. And so I got this size. It was originally, I don't know. Oh, it was originally $378. $378, and this was it was 50% off this bag. And it is a crossbody as well, so you can attach the strap right here on the side. Let me see if I can do that for you right quick. Yeah, Tory Burch store was crowded yesterday. The entire store was almost 50% off. Yeah, I'm sorry. I said the bracelet was yeah, I think the bracelet was 70% off because it was 50% off. I'm lying. It was 50% off. Nothing was 70% off. It was 50% off. It was another store we went in. Oh, Michael Kors store was 70% off. That's what it was. This was 50% off. Everything was 50% off. And this can be a crossbody like so. I know you guys can't see it, but anyway, you can crossbody or you can carry it by the handle. And so that is it. Again, I will drop it in the link. And there it is. They call it a mini. It is a mini. And it is royal burgundy again. Okay, so that's what I got from Tory Burch. I got the shoes, I got that handbag, and I got the bracelet. But then I went to Michael Kors. And y'all, if you know me, you know me. This trunk, vanity shape handbags are one of my faves. So look what Michael Kors had. Girl, get into it. Come on. Get into the bling, baby. Get into it. It is glittering on camera. Get into it. Okay? I love it. And that's what I got. And so this too is a crossbody. Okay? No pockets or anything in it. And this was originally $398. $398. Now I have these handbags shaped like this from Kate Spade, and I have one from Brandon Blackwood. Brandon Blackwood was $250. Kate Spade, I got them on clearance too. There was originally $400 and some dollars. I think I got it for $100, $110, $115, and this one came up to $119. And so that is what I got for my anniversary. So no, I didn't get a Gucci. No, I didn't get a Chanel. No, I didn't get a Louis Vuitton. No, I didn't get a Fendi. But I'm excited and I appreciate what I do have. And we were supposed to go to the store today after service because we got to go to church, honey. After service, we're going to go to the store because he's gonna buy himself. He gonna let me buy himself something. He's gonna get something. I don't care if he get a pair of handbag. Oh no, not a handbag, babe. I don't care if he get a pair of sneakers, a outfit or something. I just want to buy him something. The handbags that he buy me, I have for years. I can say, well, I got this for this year. I got this for that year. I got this for that year. I can't pull them all down, but this is one of the Gucci's I had got for my birthday. I mean my anniversary. I got this for my anniversary. I have another black long one that I got for my anniversary. I got a couple that I end up selling that I got for my anniversary. I got the Louis Vuitton Neverfull for an anniversary. No, I got the traveling bag for my anniversary. And so I get nice bags for my anniversary, but nevertheless, it is still appreciative of the bags that I got yesterday. And so I'm just saying, life changes sometimes, y'all. Things change. Your situation change. Your finance change. But your love for one another should never change. If it does, it should get stronger. And so we've weathered storms. We've been through trials and errors of life. We've been through the highs and lows. We've been through so much. This storm that began at the end of last year, has been the hardest storm because it is out of our control. It has absolutely we have absolutely nothing to say about it. All we can do is keep trusting God, keep praying, and standing with him, right? I'm standing with him. It has not been hard. A lot of weight has been on me, but even with a lot of weight has been on him as a man, I know it is hard on him. And sometimes I try to be extremely sensitive, and sometimes I just want him to snap out of it, right? Because I just want him to not be closed off. Does that make sense? If you know what he's going through, he's now at the point where he wants nothing to do with anyone. He doesn't trust anyone. He feel like he could do everything by himself, or he should do everything by himself. He don't want to ask for help, and that is hard. We are fixing up my mom's house, and I keep trying to tell him, you can't do this by yourself. I mean, you can, but why? When you have people that's willing to help you, and not only that, when you have help, you can get it done faster. So anyway, this is it. This is marriage is hard, but it is worth it, right? Marriage is hard, but it is worth it. I am so grateful for my partner of 28 years. We only dated for 5 months, you guys. We dated 5 months before we said I do. And even in that, it was God. And so that is about it for me. If you share your story with me. Tell me how long you've been married, and make sure you like and comment, okay? Like, comment, and make sure you subscribe. And if you have subscribed, share. Sharing is caring. And so, you got anything to say, babe?
Hit that notification bell.
Wait, what'd you say?
Hit that notification bell.
That's him. This is my editor, y'all. He edits every video. Now, if it's late, it is also because of my editor.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, babe. If it's late, it's because of my editor right here, because he also produced another show and he works, and so he do me at his leisure. Now he know what day. Yeah, it is. I tell him what days I want the videos up. He be like, "Oh, it ain't going up tonight. It ain't going up tonight." And so if it's late, just tap in. Now Woody. That's his. Y'all call him Woody. Just be like, "Now Woody. Now you know you late, okay?" It was Woody. Okay, it was Woody. He was late, but nevertheless, that is about it. We're going to get ready for service, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys continue to support us, right? Support means support us. And I say us because, again, he's behind the scene. I'm doing the editing. And so thank you for supporting us. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for hitting that notification bell so you don't miss me when I do what? Show up. And so have an amazing Sunday, you guys. You probably will see this. Babe, when is it going up?
Whenever it is, it's late.
Right. So anyway, it should be up soon, you guys. So go back and watch my last video, okay, about voting. And I hope you guys get out and vote Tuesday. I'm not telling you who to vote for, but I hope you're exercising your right and go vote, because who knows, if some people get to have their way, they're saying that you won't have to vote anymore. So go out and execute your right and vote. And with that being said, this is your girl Angela with Doing Life with Angela. And everything you do, always be true to you. I love you and I mean it.